Hey everybody, it's Polaris. I have a lot to talk about in this video. I really don't know where to start, so we'll just get into it. Today, honestly, was such a blessed and beautiful day, and I had to share it. But before I get into that, planets are aligned, people. 6 planets are aligned. So get outside, check it out, and step into that energy of everything aligning and falling into place, okay? Anyways, before I found out the planets were aligned, let me back up even more. Let me back up. So, I have been going to therapy for many years, but I was like consistently going to therapy for 4 years now. Like pretty much every week almost. And I remember there was a time in my life where I had to go to therapy twice a week because of just how intense my emotions were and I couldn't really regulate them. And now I decided to challenge myself and I was like, you know what? Let's try going 1 month without therapy. Like if I obviously need it, I'm not going to torture myself. I'll go to therapy. But let's just see how I do. I didn't see my therapist for a month and a day. How crazy is that? From going, like I said, every week to sometimes twice a week to, like constantly going for the past 4 years to being at the stage of my life where, man, I still like to check in, but I don't necessarily need to, right? It's not like that necessity anymore. And when I was talking to my therapist, I was talking to him about how it feels like everything is aligning for me. How like these dreams and ideas and the stuff I've been working on, like it's been a process and I'm finally like seeing the results and seeing things pop up in my life. And it's so beautiful and magical. And then I found out just yesterday that the planets are aligning. I'm like, this is magical. This is so magical. Anyways, I shout out to Degina always, but I watched one of her videos and something that stuck with me was she said be 1% better. And I 100% needed to hear that because I really I know I have so much potential in myself and I've been a little bit hard on myself recently. And it's like trying to find the balance of like being okay with where I am, but still I want to improve so bad. I can't stop myself from improving. I've always loved learning and now it's just like I know what I want for my future and I just want to keep like working towards that. But she mentioned in her video, just be 1% better. And I was like, I like that. I like that because I can relax with just doing 1% better. And I, she also, I think in that same video was talking about how there's different paths you can take in life. And for me, like, I've always, I've always tried to choose kindness, right? Like, no matter how much stuff I've been through, I've always shown kindness and love. And if anything, like, the pain I've been through has made me want to share that even more. And I was like, you know what? What if I just, because you can direct your path. Like, let's say one day you wake up and you didn't sleep well and your head hurts. You could go on with your day and be like, I feel awful. I hate this. This is awful. And you can go and get mad at people at work. You can get mad on the freeway when you're heading to work. You could cut someone off. You could maybe yell at someone. Like, you could, like, do that. Or you could choose kindness and choose, you know what? I'm not feeling great. Maybe I'll try and get extra sleep. Or maybe I'll drink water, or, maybe take a Motrin, or whatever it is, And just say, hey, like, I'm not feeling great. I'm gonna take it easy today. You get nice breakfast, you slow down. When you're in traffic, you just take your deep breaths, relax yourself, get to work, same thing, deep breath, and just maybe even tell people, hey, I'm gonna let you know I have a headache, so please don't talk to me. Like whatever you gotta do. You can take different paths, and your day will turn out 2 different ways, right? And well, infinite ways technically, but having that mindset, right? I was like, you know what? What if I just tried to just be extremely mindful and just really remember like what I'm doing? And also I had one of my friends talked to me because I was kind of like stressed out last night. I was kind of like having like a little bit of anxiety, just like really just like I don't know, I was really overwhelmed. And he was talking to me about how remember the why you're doing stuff as well. Like, why are you doing your homework? Why are you brushing your teeth? Why are you going to work, right? Like, if you focus on the why, then it kind of helps alleviate the, like, worrying and getting in your head about it. Because you're like, hey, I'm doing this because whatever. So I had all this information in my head last night. Woke up this morning, I was like, what if I just did the next right thing? Every option and opportunity I have to take, like, if it's like if life was like a multiple choice test, right? And each thing that presented itself, if I chose to do like something kindness or do the right thing or whatever it is, patience, love, whatever. What if I intentionally try to do it the full day and do the next right thing? So I had went to bed pretty late, which is fine. I'm not, whatever. I woke up at like 8:30 in the morning, which is my natural time to wake up, but because I was up late last night, it wasn't really an ideal time. But when I woke up, I was extremely wide awake. I didn't feel restless. I didn't feel tired. I was like, you know what? I said I was going to challenge myself doing the next right thing. Since my body does not feel tired, I'm not going to go back to sleep. I'm going to stay awake and I'm going to start my day. And I brushed my teeth. I did some stretching. I stayed off my phone too because I was like, no, we're staying off my phone. I just didn't like makeup today. I really just, I didn't. I was going through I just went through one of my old boxes today, where it has like my cards and stuff. I wrote, I like got stuff to like write letters. I just felt like I just wanted to like do something nice for people today. That's the kind of like feeling I had this morning. And I ended up coming across like this letter I had, which is so crazy because I wrote that in 2021, this letter, and I reread it and I was like, did I just write this yesterday? Like, why is this the exact same thing that I'm like? And what's crazy too is that letter, I wrote it on the last quarter, and we're in the last quarter right now for the moon phase. And anyways, so I had that kind of magical moment this morning. I was like, wow, that's so cool. And then I ate breakfast this morning. I actually just had like chicken noodle soup. I replaced my tea this morning with chicken noodle soup, and amazing. I love it. It's so good. I love chicken noodle soup so much. Of course, had water. And I left my house maybe 10:30, somewhere around there. I don't remember. And then I drove like to the town that I work at, and I stopped at the dollar store because I want to get some stuff because Valentine's Day is coming up and I wanted to like get some ideas. And then I also bought flowers at Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. If you've never been to Trader Joe's, please go. I love Trader Joe's. They always have amazing flowers too. I went to Trader Joe's and they had like these little bouquets. Sorry. And I was like, you know what? What if I challenge myself, be 1% better, right? What if I challenge myself to give one stranger, just one stranger, flowers today? So I ended up buying 3 flowers, because the original plan was, I had 2 other people in mind, and then I was going to give it to a stranger, right? I go to a park. This is like one of my favorite parks there. I go to a park today, and I brought out my blanket. I was just sitting out. Like, I went under like a tree to have some shade, but it was like still like mostly sunny. I got to see little turtles in the pond, which was beautiful to see. I love turtles so much. And then of course there was geese, and I just was just enjoying nature. Got to say hi to some people. I've been really like challenging myself to say hi. Also backpedaling a little bit. Another reason why I wanted to step more into this kindness energy and just love today was because I had so much heaviness in my heart yesterday because I found out a customer that would always come in, like he was always so kind and so sweet. He unfortunately passed away, and I literally cried. I literally cried. Like, just someone, you may not know their full story, but they were still in your life for a fragment of a time, and they chose to give you kindness, and you gave them kindness back, and got to get to know them a little bit. It's just like, my heart goes out to their family so much. I'm not releasing their names for privacy's sake, but my heart just really was so heavy yesterday, and so I was like, you know what, like, I wrote something about it and I'm gonna post it. But I just was like, man, like, all these people we see in the world, like the person you see walking past you that you ignore or whatever, because it's just, you don't really want to say hi to people, whatever it is, right? There's nothing wrong with that, but you could choose to say hello and give them a smile, And maybe that little small moment will be something that just like, oh, that was nice of them. And it just kind of lingers in the back of their head. And let's just say that person doesn't get to go home that day, right? It's their last day, and they at least got to have one last smile before they went, or you got to make someone's day a little bit better before they left. You never know when it's someone else's last day or when it's your own. And I just want to just preach spreading kindness. Like, kindness can go such a long way, and it's such a, love is so beautiful. And I really wanted to just spread that into the world. So I go to the park, and I was still holding my 3 bouquets because I didn't want to leave them in the car, and also I'm still trying to challenge myself. And I was like, said hello to people. I mean, I was like still like a little nervous. I was genuinely nervous. Like, I don't know, like, it's so funny to me that like I get like anxious about stuff even though I told myself I wanted to do this, you know? I don't know. But before I was leaving, I came across a man and a woman. Honestly, shout out to Lisa and Michael. I'm gonna drop their names here, Lisa and Michael, because I'm gonna post about it as well. I had like stopped and talked to them, and I don't think they like really realized what I was telling them, that I was like wanting to give them flowers. But once they like really like realized that, oh, she's gonna give us flowers, because I told them, I was like, I'm actually challenging myself today. I wanted to at least give 1 bouquet of flowers to someone, and would you like one? And they were so kind and so sweet and so encouraging. They literally were like, you need to post this, you need to take a picture and share this to people. And I was like, no, like, I'm not trying to do this for attention. Like, no, you are doing a kind thing and you need to share your story. And I was like, okay. And so Lisa took a photo with me, and Michael took the photo. And also shout out to their dog Leo. It's his 13th birthday today. Happy birthday, little guy. And they were just so sweet and kind. And then they're like, oh, well, our friend, she would love flowers. And I was like, well, actually, I'm like, kind of got to rush to work. Well, not rush, but you know, I don't like to rush. So I was like, hey, I actually have to go to work. And like, we'll give it to her. Like, thank you so much again. They were so grateful, and I was so grateful. And it just, I was literally shaking after, like, my heart, like, I told one of my friends about it, and she's like, it was like the Grinch, like, his heart grew 10 times a day, or whatever the saying is. I don't know what it is, but that's how it felt. Like, that's how it felt in my soul. Like, my heart was like almost hurting because of how good it felt, and I was shaking, and I was so happy. And I thankfully had 1 bouquet left, and I got to give it to my friend because she's absolutely deserving of it, and she's so amazing. And I just, she's like, why'd you give me this? I'm like, why not, you know? So I was so full of love, and then it made the rest of the day so much easier because I just chose to smile and be friendly and be patient with myself and other people, you know? Because sometimes it can get hard when you work in fast food, and just, especially like retail. It's just like, there's so many people that are coming in, so many different energies and emotions are coming into, and it's just like, just cancel out all the noise, you know? And I'm just so full of love. It was so beautiful today. And the sun was out and shining. Oh, it was so nice. I even treated myself to some, this is an interesting mix, but it works, okay? I'll get Dr. Pepper, like usually from a fountain, okay? I get Dr. Pepper, I get a little bit of Pepsi in there, and then vanilla. I like vanilla syrup, okay? I don't know why these things together are amazing, but it's great. I highly recommend it. But I'm just, my heart's so full, and I just wanted to like share and talk about it, because was I scared in the beginning? Yeah. Why was I scared? I don't know. I don't know why. But I just dove into that fear head first, and I had courage, and I did something kind and loving for a stranger who I didn't know, and they didn't owe me anything. I just wanted to just do something nice, and hopefully that's a ripple effect for them, that today they got to do something kind for someone else because they felt love in their heart. You know, like, I cannot preach it enough. And I challenge, if you're watching this, if you gotten to this point, I challenge you to do something like that as well. It doesn't have to be specifically like giving someone flowers. It could just be saying hello to someone on the street. Challenge yourself to say hello to one person. 1% better, people. 1%. One person. One step at a time. Like, really, like, I think in my last video, I don't remember if I posted it, but I had the thought of my head of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back pop in my head. you're still always moving forward, even if it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You make progress. Oh, slip up, you learn something. Make progress. Oh, slip up, learn something, and then you just keep going. You just gotta keep going. Oh, you know what? I've been kind of. Let's pull a tarot card. I don't know. It was just such a random thought, and I've been kind of feeling drawn recently when I do record videos to like pull a tarot card. So let's just. I mean, technically a card did fall out, but well, I'm just gonna do one more. Like as soon as I pulled out the deck. Oh, there we go. So we have the first card. The Moon upright. I love the Moon card. Okay, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune upright. So let's dive in. And then on the bottom of the deck is Ace of Swords. Oh, interesting. Let's see. So I'll read the Moon first because that was technically the first one that came out. Connect with your intuition and subconscious mind. You are experiencing the subtle forces of nature, especially the lunar cycles. Allow yourself to flow with these energies. I've gotten the Moon card so many times, and before I got tarot cards, I used to have a Moon journal that I might have gifted to a friend, and I never bought myself a new one. But I do know the Moon cycles and the phases, and I have been more mindful of it and kind of like making it part of my routine in a way. It's really cool. I really like it. Highly recommend it. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune upright. Nope, I just passed it. Where'd it go? Right there. You are experiencing the cycle of change. The wheel is turning and your situation is constantly evolving and shifting. What goes up must come down and vice versa. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You're always progressing and evolving. What did I just say? And then I like that the Wheel and Fortune and Moon are together. Constant cycle of change. I love that. Okay. And then what was it? Oh, Ace of Swords. That's right. On the bottom of the deck. Usually on the bottom of the deck, well, at least what I've heard is it's more of like what's going on like subconscious. I don't know. I'm just saying what I heard, okay? I don't know. Someone correct me, but and it was upright. So you are experiencing a breakthrough and a new way of thinking. Your mind is stretched by new ideas and you are excited about putting those ideas into action. When I say 1% better, and then I decided like, hey, you know what? Let's try that. Do the next right thing, be 1% better, and just see what happens. And today just felt so magical. I don't know. Like I was seeing like I think have I said this in the last video, but I was seeing like 9s, 3s, and 6s like consistently, usually together, which was so crazy. And then I saw like I don't know, I'm always seeing angel numbers, so if I went down the whole list, it'd just be a lot. But it was so crazy too. Like there's a point because I have to move my car, also get a ticket where I work because it's only free parking for like every like 2 hours, which is fine. But I've gotten tickets in the past, and because I chose to step into doing the next right thing and just choose kindness, patience, love, whatever. When I realized I was 2 hours late to moving my car, so I should have moved my car 4 hours ago. When I realized that, I was like, you know what? If I have a ticket, I already have a ticket. Me rushing over there is not going to change the fact that I have a ticket, and I know I'm divinely protected, and I'm not going to stress out my energy. I'm going to quickly finish this job. I mean, not like rush, but like still get it done. Walk out, no rushing. Walked out to my car, and I was just like, you know what? Whatever happens. I trust the universe, and the universe will do whatever it needs. I literally was like preaching this to myself, like just really being mindful because I was like genuinely stressed. But talking like that to myself genuinely helps me like calm down, and just letting go of things you can't control. I can't control if I got a ticket. I forgot my alarm. I must have snoozed it. Like I can't control it. I get to where my car is parked, and I look over, and I see on the license plate right next to my car 555. And I was like, And then I go and I look, no parking ticket. I was like, thank you, universe. Because, well, yes, I can afford a parking ticket. I would rather not get a parking ticket, And I literally was like, thank you, universe. I stepped into a timeline where I did not get a ticket. Like I was just like, I don't know how to explain it. Wow. Do you guys feel this energy and love? I really hope you do. That'd be so cool. I think that'd be so cool if you could like feel it when I'm like like sharing this in the camera. You know, like I'm just hugs all around, honestly. I think I'm gonna end this video here and just continue having a great night and great evening and take a shower or maybe fix my hair differently. I've had these braids in, I don't know, actually, maybe a couple days. They're still pretty good, but I want to try something different. Maybe challenge myself today, do something a little different today, you know. What am I gonna do? I have no idea. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you all have a safe and beautiful night. Please share love. You don't know what someone's going through, and you don't know when it's someone's last day. So why not choose to spread love? Why not choose to spread kindness? Just why not? Why not? The universe will reward you, okay? And I'm here too. I would love to know what you do. Give me some ideas. And I'd also love to know what you do. I'm feeling very inspired right now. So if you decide to do the flower bouquets, please, if you have Instagram, please tag me in it. Please, please, please. I would love to see it. I try and check my Instagram at least once a day. I post on social media, but I'm not a big, on social media because it's just for my own sanity. But please send it to me, tag me, whatever you want to do. Okay, I'd love to see it. And just take care of yourself. Give yourself some flowers too while you're at it, and be proud of yourself for doing that. I gotta give myself a pat on the back for doing that. Be proud of yourself for stepping out of your comfort zone and doing something that's kind and genuine. Just send so much love. I'm sending so much love to you, and I hope you send that love back into the world. Okay? Stay safe out there and have a great night or day, whatever. Bye bye.